And here we are, Group 10, and we would discuss about the Rizal salute to Luna and Hidalgo. Please continue. And we would tackle about, of course, the three heads, which are Rizal, Luna, and Hidalgo. Uh, the first would be the Bankay for awarding of Luna and Hidalgo. The Bankay was on June 25, 1884, at the National Exposition of Fine Arts in Madrid. It was attended by the Spanish artists, newspapermen, statesmen, men of letters, and other Filipinos. It is sponsored by the Filipino community to celebrate the double victory of Filipino artists. They celebrated the winning arts of Luna's Spolarium, which would be tackled later, which won first prize, whilst Hidalgo's Christian Virgins exposed to the populace as the second placer, which will be also tackled later. So, what is the meaning of the salute and geniuses tackled in Rizal? Rizal defined the meaning of his salute towards the both of them, which are Hidalgo and Luna, as an achievement that transcended the geographical frontier and racial origins because it was portrayed between Spain and the Philippines as he expounded the meaning of being a genius as not being bound by anything, rather sprouting everywhere else. Again, speech on the banquet. Introductory speech on the banquet. According to the source, Dr. Rizal provided a warm speech that proclaims sincerity and humbleness as he praised the benevolence of the masses uh, with the Spaniards and provided them the trophy of speech containing the gratitude towards the artist. The speech was then greeted by the magnanimous cheer ovations from the Spaniards as they assess his orations with sincerity and humbleness. Next, ulit. The proclamation towards peace. This is very tricky because Dr. Jose Rizal explained that the achievement blossoms with passion and greatness as it becomes a pact as a symbol of peace and love according to the arts and between both nations as Luna and Hidalgo are now both belong to those people that illuminates the globe because of their talent. He explained that both talents that came from the Philippines is now shared between countries that that now defines peace because of the possibility that they may have been born in Spain and as explained lately, the geniuses knows no country. Then he later explained that the patriarchal era is waning because the world is progressing and the long day is now being tinted by the brilliantly in brilliantly in rose-colored dawns as the life continuously evolve in many ways periodically.
Go. In the middle of the speech of Rizal, according to Rizal, evolution and dynamism created and produced the works of Hidalgo and Luna. Next slide. The work of Luna, El Spolarium, was described as a work that can be heard. The shouting of the slaves, the metal creaking of the armor of the corpse, the sobs of the bereaved, and the murmurs of the prayers. Next slide. While the work of Hidalgo was described as a work of ideal expression of melancholy, beauty, and weakness. Both artists expressed their work in different art styles, but somewhat depicted the same thought, which are the spirit of our social, moral, and political life. The harsh tests, struggles, fanaticism, and injustices can also be seen in their artwork. Next slide. Rizal described that the Spaniards are teaching the Filipinos to oppose myopic men and things to ensure the present and without concerning the consequences it might deal in the future. Yes.
So for the last part of the speech of Rizal, the main points were Luna and Hidalgo's flag bearer. So Rizal said that Luna and Hidalgo should be honored because of their achievements, and that they should be inspirations for the Filipino youth in Europe. And the next one would be the inclusivity for Filipinos. So the last point in the uh, s- la- last part of Rizal's speech would be the wanting of the unity between two nations or countries, the Philippines and the Spain. Since we all know that the experiences of Filipinos here in the Philippines are really harsh, and due to the achievements of Hidalgo and Luna, it will act as a breakthrough for Filipinos to be treated equally and have reforms with the treatments in the Philippines. So the last part would be the a drink for everyone. So as closer, Rizal offers a toast to Lola and Hidalgo for their good health and the good health also of the main contributors or the ones that helps Luna and Hidalgo to achieve everything they have achieved, and also uh, a drink for the youth, Filipino youth, to serve as a hope for the country, and also for the parents of those youth that sacrificed and suffered to send their children to foreign land to achieve everything that they want. So that's it for our report. Thank you.